Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jasmine. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to yet another celebrity tarot reading. I'm also known as Bubbles on Ice on other platforms. You can find me on Tumblr, you can find me on Instagram, and you can also find me on Patreon. If you haven't visited my Patreon yet, I advise you to take a look because I do have a lot of other interesting readings there. I used to do much more exclusive, longer, and more detailed readings. And I also have readings that I do not post here on YouTube. You can find pendulum readings there. You can find 18+ themed sexual tarot readings there. You can find masterclass for those who would like to learn how to read the tarot cards. I do monthly twin flame readings. I do also monthly zodiac readings, and so on and so on. So take a look. The link is in my bio. Today we are doing a requested reading for Drew Starkey. This is a requested reading from one of my followers. I'm sorry that it has taken some time because my list is really long for the moment. I have so many requests that I'm actually not sure how to even get through this list, but I try my best. So today it is Drew Starkey's turn, and we're just gonna take a look at his current energy and how he's doing, and maybe tap into the energy and just to see if he is doing well when it comes to love and career, finance, and so on. So we're just going to tap into the energy of Drew Starkey, and I want to ask my ancestors and angels and spirit guides to help me with this reading. And also remember, guys, Drew is not here to confirm or deny anything that I have to say, so keep that in mind, that this is only for entertainment purposes only. Now, Drew, he really needs to start to think a little bit more about himself. He needs to stop looking down on himself, because it is time for him to actually regain some self-worth. He can be very self-critical at times. He doesn't realize how great he is. He doesn't realize his qualities are good. And he keeps thinking a lot of negative things and bring himself down. He needs to stop that. And he also needs to be letting things go, things that doesn't serve him anymore. He needs to let them end and let them go. He is very secretive. He is very the kind of person who is very mysterious. He sees a lot of things, he knows a lot of things, but he doesn't reveal that he knows about those things. He keeps things to himself. That is a part of him. He doesn't open up to just anyone, but he has a very clear vision. He is a detector of lies. You cannot lie to him because he will see right through you. told you that he was very secretive and he doesn't really open up very much, and that's why it's taking forever for me to even get a card. There we go. He is a person that will make you very relaxed and make you kind of feel very comfortable once you get to know him. To be with him is kind of healing, because he gives a lot of himself. He will give of his time, he will give of his resources, he will really prioritize you, and he will do anything to make you feel comfortable in his company. And he is also a very emotional person. He is all about feelings, all about connecting with people on a very deep level. Even though he is not about you know, openness or being very oversharing about himself, he is a very good listener, and he likes to find out about the people that he connects with. He asks, well, he might not ask many questions, but he definitely listens to you, and he's very patient, and he wants to learn as much as he can about you at all times. Let's take a look here. He uses a lot of time to work on his energy, because he gets very exhausted very easily, because he's an empath. He is probably the type of person who will transfer other people's energy onto him. He feels when you're sad, he feels when you're angry, he feels when something is troubling you, and he will strive to try to help you. He will put you before him. He will put every other one's needs before his own needs. And because of that, he gets very exhausted. He gets very tired, because he's constantly being there for other people. So it's a kind of a both a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. You know, he's really being good to other people, and that again, you know, it's giving him, he's earning karma points. But at the same time, he needs to learn to actually prioritize himself at, you know, at times, and not just use his energy on everyone else. He is a person who can easily hold grudges. Even though he's a very nice person, very kind person, he holds grudges very easily. He doesn't forgive very easily, because he's the type who loves very deeply. He feels very deeply. He connects with people in a very deep way. And if something happens, he will feel that very strongly. It will bother him. It will really hurt him on a very deep level. So he most likely will not be able to forgive. He really has a problem with that. Now the cards also suggest that he might be meeting someone new. Something is about to happen. He will be meeting someone by chance, which is not a mistake. It is kind of divinely orchestrated, and that will kind of set some wheels in motion. I think maybe he has prayed for this. Maybe he has really been, you know, paying attention to new people in his surroundings, and and um, and in some, you know, in some way his prayers are about to be answered. Now, oops, okay. Oh, there's one that fell down to the floor. Now, I don't know whether he has met this person or not. Maybe he has met someone very recently, or maybe he's about to meet someone. But the cards are definitely indicating that this person that he's going to meet is going to be someone that he's going to feel very familiar with. He's going to feel very safe and very comfortable with this person. And it is, you know, not common for him, because he's so secretive, and he doesn't open up to anyone just like that. So for him to find someone to feel that comfortable with, that is actually, you know, a very good thing, because it doesn't happen very often. And here she is already. Here she is already, the Queen of Cups. This is a person who is also full of feelings. This person is very sensitive, very intuitive, and very emotional, but also offers a lot of emotional support to other people. This person is very open spiritually, and you know, she likes the beauty of life. Or maybe it is he, I don't know. I'm just being very inclusive right now, saying she and he, because I don't know about his preferences. And this person, he is very patient and just very kind. This person has a very kind heart. She's all about compassion, comfort, calmness, nurturing other people, and very stable as well. And this person is coming into his life and making his world complete, making everything that he has been waiting for kind of worth waiting. It's going to be a celebration of life. And this person is everything that Drew has been wishing for. He has really been working hard to manifest this person. He has really put his intentions out there, wishing for this person with all these qualities. But the meeting itself also will be kind of confusing and maybe even chaotic in the very beginning. He might not understand the importance of this person in the very beginning. It will need some clarity along the way. So he might meet this person, but actually not notice that this person is going to turn into some kind of a love interest. So it might be someone that he meet, and then, you know, he will feel this spark, but they will start as friends first, and then things will kind of turn into a love relationship. Now, Drew himself as a romantic partner, as a person, he is, I've already told you that he's very mysterious. Uh, but he's very trustworthy, and he's also very committed. He is all about, giving, receiving. He likes to, it's like he expects the same in return from his loved ones. He loves to give of himself, but he also likes to receive. So he likes, to feel if he gives someone love, he wants to be loved back. And if he doesn't, he will kind of feel hurt in a way. And that will kind of make him feel, he will start to overthink. He will start wondering why this person is not returning the favor, for example. Because he's very sensitive. He's very sensitive about things, and he notices things very easily. But other than that, he's a very private person. There's like no hustle with him. There is no, what you see is what you get. There is kind of no games with him. He's very intuitive. He values his, personal relationships with people. Um, and as I said, he tends to prioritize the feelings of others, especially his loved ones. And he also is very, giving. He likes to give gifts. So as a romantic partner, he is, not just generous when it comes to gifts, but he is also very generous when it comes to compliments. He's very attentive. He's an overall very romantic person. He likes to spoil his romantic partner. And he also is, very ambitious and very fast thinking. For him, he is very action orientated, and he likes to, defend his beliefs. So he would not agree to something just to please you. He will defend his beliefs is if he believes in those things strong enough. And he is the type of person who is very loyal and who will stand up for his friends and defend them. He is not afraid to do so. But at times, he is he can experience indecision. He's very indecisive because he's very careful as well. So he can waste a lot of time overthinking and analyzing things and not being able to make a decision because he's weighing back and forth, and draining himself with a lot of thoughts and fears about what ifs. He's very hardworking, very productive. He is also, as I say, very emotional, a very strong relation when it comes to emotions. Water, he is probably very much into the water element. He's very tolerant, very empathic, very supportive. He is non-judgmental, and he has a very strong sense of duty. He is a good co-worker, and he is a good team player. He works hard. He's productive. He follows routines. He tries to achieve goals. So he is a good team member to have on projects. So he's going to do well in his career as well, because people like working with him. He is very, easy to work with, because he is so supportive, and he's so hardworking, and he has, this work moral that is very positive. The only thing about him is he sometimes doubt himself, and he has some lack of confidence. So he needs to constantly be reminded that, he is doing well, he's doing good, because he doesn't always believe in himself very much. Well, let's see. Pull just a few more cards just to conclude this reading for Drew Starkey. Okay. Oh yeah, and here we go. We have new projects, inspiration, urge to create, because he's very creative. He is very individualistic, and he is very creative in the sense that he sometimes lacks sense of reality in certain situations. He daydreams a little bit. He gets carried away. But it is always for the better. He wants to make the world a better place. So it's always good intentions when it comes to him. But he can be a little bit moody at times, because he's so emotional, because he's so sensitive. So he can sometimes be a little bit moody if he feels that, if he doesn't feel that people understand his intentions, if they mistaken him for his intentions, he will get very moody. Yes, guys, so this is just a short reading for Drew Starkey, and a little bit about his current energy, what is going on with him in his love life and career. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comment section, and maybe we can take a look at it later on. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.